This is Buddy Blake. Time for another daily check-in. We have been doing a lot of work, answering a lot of questions, and boy, have we had some questions come up over probate. And if you don't know what that means it's an estate sale. You've got some things going on, and if your parents or somebody in your family has passed away, I mean, obviously you have our prayers, our thoughts, but you need to do it right. Because there's things like notification that you have to do. You want to make sure that the will is probated properly. And even though it seems like you can do it yourself, I highly recommend you pay an attorney. It's not a crazy amount of money, and we can give you some good attorneys that can handle it for you very reasonably to make sure it's done right. But the other thing you want to do is you want to get what's called the step-up basis. And what that means is, let's say that your parents owned a house for 100 years, not 100 years, let's say 30 years, and the value went from 150 to 600,000, 800,000. Hey, let's say you're on Bald Eagle Lane, $2 million. Well, when they pass away, you get a step-up basis, which means your value, your basis in the property gets to move up to that. But you got to make sure that you're working with an attorney. I actually would talk to my accountant too if I were you, and you may have to get an appraisal, but you want to make sure you get that, because then if you were to go sell it, hey, I hit the home run, I'm selling it, make millions of dollars. Well, guess what? The tax man cometh. But if you get the step-up basis, you can absolutely impact your potential gains that you're going to, or taxes you'd have to pay, if any. I'm not an accountant, I'm not an attorney, but I am telling you, you need to understand two terms if you are working through an estate. Well, three. Number one, call an attorney, okay? We can give you one local, and use a local attorney. Don't use a Raleigh attorney for Wilmington, and don't use a Wilmington attorney for Raleigh. You're going to pay ridiculous fees going back and forth, overnights and recording fees and all kinds of mess. So, the other term is probate, okay? Let the attorney do it for you. That's my opinion. Number three is step up basis. Learn those three things. If you'd like to have a conversation, I'd love to talk with you. I have got 6 different probate estate situations that I'm working with right now, but I want to show you something really quick that I'm really excited about. I've always been a big fan of Sierra Interactive. It's a platform that it was developed by a friend of mine years ago. He busted his butt for a long time, and then it was acquired, and the new company is making it better and better and better. I went away from it for a little while because I didn't know what was going to happen when it got sold, and I made some poor choices. And I'm going to be honest, I let pride get in the way a little bit. No, actually a lot. Did some dumb things and probably said some dumb things that I regret. And I'll admit it. I own it. But they were forgiving and graceful and let me come back. But I want to show you what they did for me. Let me move me, because it's not nearly as exciting. Look at this website. Let me just shrink me way on down here. Let me just move me. This website is beautiful. And it's not just beautiful, but it's all real time. It updates every 15 minutes with any listing that hits the market, changes status, or anything like that. First off, you can look up anything right here. You can type it in. You can, if you're on mobile, you hit properties nearby. It's going to populate it on a map, or you can go right to a property and search it. You can do quick searches here. Of course, you can go up here and you can do all kinds of fun searches. You can do seller things. You can get cash offers. We've got all kinds of stuff built in. But here is where the real cool stuff is. Coming soon listings. Let's say you want to, you don't see these. If you want to see what the coming soon listings are, you can't see them yet. Can't go in them. But here they are. I mean, there is, I don't know how many there is, but you can go here and you can click them. That'll show you them. And that's all company listings. Okay. New beach listings in the last 7 days. Keep up with what's going on with the area beaches. New construction, new listing. I mean, $12 million. Don't you want that one? I will be glad to help you with that. So, and then upcoming open houses for the next 3 days. So this is a great place so you can kind of plot it out, and then you can even move it to a map so you can make your map. And then we're putting in some really nice, cool, quick things, like if you want to live within 15 minutes to downtown Wilmington, 15 minutes to the hospital, UNCW, boating, beaches. I mean, this thing is awesome. And then it's got one of my favorite neighborhoods. Village at Mott's Landing has been so good to me. I am so proud of our team. You see 14 listed properties. A lot of these are new construction that are up by Carolina Beach Road. And, they're a different animal. They're $1.3 million. They're really, really high. And they're a different type of house, different plans, different quality, different, appointments. But I want to show you, I'm just so proud of what we've done. Right now, of the 3 properties that are listed, of the properties that are listed outside of the new houses, which is not us, we have got this one just went under contract yesterday. We had multiple offer situation coming. Let's see, 432, that one's not ours. And then let's see, it doesn't have them all in here right now, but we put 2 other ones under contract and we closed one. So in this one little neighborhood, we've closed 4 and or put them under contract in just the last 45 days. We're super excited. So if you know anybody with a home in Mott's Landing that is not listed, if it's listed or they're working with a broker, don't send them my way. I don't want to step on any toes. Don't want to solicit listings. But I will say this. I would love the opportunity to have a conversation because there are leftover buyers, and not almost all, I would say well over half of the buyers are cash buyers. They're selling in Nebraska, for example, to buy here. They're selling in Raleigh, for example, to buy here, and they're paying cash. So interest rates don't matter. And these homes are absolutely gorgeous. You just skip over the first ones up there. They're kind of high priced, but that's not the builder's fault. To be honest with you, the developer's charging him so much money, he kind of has to do that. But he sold a few, so you can't say much about it. But I wanted to let you know about that. And then we've got our blogs over here. And then I'm really proud of what we're doing. If you go back to the main page here, I'm really proud of what we're doing here. My friend Greg Moore, we're building something, free house value right here. And this is really cool. Okay. You go into it and you can put any house that you want in there. And I'm going to put the house that I grew up in. Okay. I don't own it anymore. It was bought by an investor. Actually, some folks I know, good folks, really good folks. You put the address. That's it. I'm not putting my name, not putting my phone number, not putting anything. Of course, it shows you the Zillow estimate. And then it's going to come down there. It shows you 540. Then it shows you, we use AI and another 2 different data sources to give you what we believe is a more realistic value. And of course, you got a range. And then if you want to get a free home inspection checklist, this is a great tool. You click that, you download it, and you can print it out and use it. And then, now granted, you need to double check with your insurance company. It's going to tell you the land value is probably around 215. It's a big calculation run using the tax value based on the percentage of the overall value and then the structural value. And then it tells you that it's going to, if you had to rebuild that little house, because it's only about 1,600 feet. Yeah, I had 5 brothers and sisters. There were 6 of us and my 2 parents in a 1,600-foot house, 3-bedroom, 1 and 1/2 bath with no garage. So yeah, that was us. So right there, you can see what the replacement value probably would be for a house of that size. And then your investment performance. Somebody paid, the person that bought it, they paid $275 for it, March 20th, 24. They've had a gain, a base, according to estimates of $190,000. Now that does not count what they put in it because they spent a good amount of money really making it look beautiful. So, and then it runs the numbers. It says, hey, if it was your primary residence and you were in the 20% capital gains ratio, you might save up to this. We have disclaimers here for everything, to talk to your accountant, your attorney, your financial advisor, and all that. Then if you want to get a agent prepared, which is going to be more realistic and more reality, hit the net top dollar guarantee, and this is a form you fill out, and it will come to, if it's in our area, it'll come to me. If it's in another area of the country, it works throughout the entire country, it will go to another agent. We'll route it to another one, refer it to another agent that we trust. And we have not offered this out there to anybody. We're not charging anybody anything for this, but it's a great tool. And then if you're in a situation like I was in one today, they need to get out fast for personal reasons. And they just want somebody to come in, and either we have investors that'll come in and make you cash offers just like you see on TV. That's not for everybody. Ideally, I think everybody should sell for retail, or at least try to get the best dollar they can. But sometimes life gets in the way and people just want to be done with it. So great tool. I'd love you to take a look at it, take it for a test spin, and give me some feedback on it. So thank you so much. I hope this has been helpful, and just can't wait to see you. Let me know what you think. Put some comments below. What do you think of it? Did you get all this information and you didn't have to give up your email, your name, your anything? We just gave it all to you.